reasons why people don't become wealthy. Now, the subject matter of wealth is a very important matter for virtually every mankind, every human being. When it comes to wealth, it's easily acceptable to them. And the people have even gone into all manner of vices just so they believe they want to attract or they want to acquire wealth, for themselves. People have gone into all manner of crimes. Some people do yahoo. Some people go into armed robbery just so they want to have wealth. Some people consult spiritual medium just so they want to attract wealth. Even the devil, appeared unto our Lord Jesus Christ and say, if you can bow unto me, I will give you all the riches and wealth of the world. That kind of thing. So it tells you how powerful, how important, how valuable the subject matter of wealth is, because people want to have wealth to be able to express themselves, to be able to tap into their full potentials, to be able to probably help other people, to be able to do so many things for themselves. So that subject matter called wealth is very, very important to every human being. My name is Dr. Niji Adeleye. I'm a real estate investment and wealth coach. I'm the president and CEO of Perfection Real Estate Group, where our vision is to empower people through real estate. And of course, our ultimate products are better life, dreams fulfillment, financial security, wealth, and prosperity for our investors, our partners, and our customers, and every stakeholders within our organization. So we have 3 platforms, and one of them is the wealth platform, because we have created systems, for people to take advantage of investing in real estate and achieving financial freedom, to create wealth by creating wealth through real estate. So the subject matter of wealth is very important for us to understand, because we want to teach, how to go about acquiring wealth through, our systems and our templates. If people understand the principle and the heart of wealth creation, the tendencies that going into crime or going into do some other vices may be very, very well drastically reduced. So that is what we are out to achieve, by educating you on a system or the principle or the templates or the system that we have created, to help you to achieve wealth through real estate, knowing fully well that all wealthy men across the world, find out about them, more than 50% of their net worth is tied to real estate. So that is the reason why, we deem it fit that you should learn about the art of wealth creation, so that you can also apply the principle and achieve, the same results. So I'll be talking about the reasons why people don't become wealthy, just so you can learn 1 or 2 lessons about what you've been doing that is not being productive. Then you may have to maybe, I have done this one right now, then they will help you to be able to, do better, right, next time. So I hit the ground running to talk about reasons why people don't become wealthy. Number 1 is environmental factors, right? So the environment we grew up in, the environment we are born in and we grew up in, has a lot of influence, upon, what we believe, how we act, how we see life, right? So of course, environmental factor can either enhance or limit, you from being able to, become wealthy, right? So, for example, in our climes here, we rather than encourage wealth, we encourage wastages, right? Our culture is a culture kind of waste. We flaunt riches. Those who are wealthy around, those that appear that are wealthy or they are rich, they either stole it or something of that nature, those who attract wealth are people who don't have, they who don't teach us. Even those who genuinely acquire wealth, we don't have their story enough, to learn from and to make us be able to say, okay, I can apply this formula, I can follow this method, and I can become wealthy as well. So a lot of things like that in our environment. Some says money is the root of all evil, right? So, and such limiting belief prevents us, programs our psychology, from, not being able to say, I want to aspire, you get my point now, to say, I want to become wealthy, I want to take actions, I want to take steps, I want to apply a formula that will help me to become wealthy. So these are environmental factors, that works against us sometimes, right? The kind of friend that we even have, the kind of parents, the kind of association, all these things are put together, they can limit our ability, or they can even not even make us be aware at all that there's even a step or a formula that we can apply to become wealthy. That is number one. Number two, decision. Sometimes you need to, anything you achieve in life, either you know it or not, you consciously decided. Your inaction, your indecision is a decision, right? And your decision is also a decision that moves you to where, the totality of your life, right now. So, to be wealthy, you have to consciously decide that you want to be wealthy. And when you do that, of course, you find yourself taking steps, towards achieving that purpose. And in the process of taking step, your knowledge will increase. Your ability, to increase. Your ability to get more knowledge. You get to make more research, to work on templates and systems that will help you to achieve it, will be much more better than when you have not decided to become wealthy. Before you become a graduate, you decided to become a graduate. Before you become an engineer, you decided to become an engineer. Before you become a medical doctor, you decided that I want to read medicine and I want to become a medical doctor. And over a period of years, you actually became a medical doctor. In the same vein, I want to be wealthy. Oh, you have to take step. You have to decide. Then take step, towards the things that will help you to achieve financial freedom, wealth, through some templates and system that you may find. Then procrastination is also the thief of time. The opportunities that are available today, if you don't take them, by tomorrow you may lose the fire of pursuing what you are supposed to achieve. Procrastination is the thief of time. It will opportunities that you will see today you're supposed to take, and you allow them to fizzle out, and then before you know it, it's affecting your ability. You get it now. You probably might be talking about past experiences. You have burnt your fingers before, and so on and so forth. But I still tell you, the opportunity that will lift you up, and the one that you will learn from in terms of maybe it failed. You get it now. They will come in the same manner. Just like a beautiful lady that has suitors. A suitor that is serious about the lady and I want to marry her, I want to make her my life partner. And the one that say, I want to shop and go, they will all approach the lady in a soft tone, in a similar manner, right? But it's left for the lady to be able to discern who is actually a serious person among the suitors, right? So in the same vein, opportunities that will come your way, they will come in the same way. The one that they will lift you up, the one that you will learn from, remember now, they will come in the same way, but it's left for you to be able to decide, instead of procrastinating, instead of shifting forward your destiny to achieve wealth, right? So procrastination is another habit that is anti-wealth creation, right? So that is also to be noted. Then we have earn all and spend all habits, right? So these are applicable mostly to low-income earners, those who take themselves as low-income earners, right? So the excuse is always that I don't have enough pay, right? Before the month ends, before I earn salary, there's a lot of things on ground that I will use money for, and it's not even enough. You don't have enough money to feed. You don't have enough money to transport. You don't have enough money to. It's a tenable excuse, but nevertheless, it is not really an excuse, because I will still open your eyes into what you can do, in order to be able to still, based on that your income, you can still do something that will take you to the level of, achieving wealth, and financial freedom, for yourself. You can't be earning all your money and spending all your money and expect magic will happen. More often than not, it doesn't happen. If other people do that approach, maybe two or one, one will something will happen. But most of the time, you're only deceiving yourself if you don't have a habit of creating wealth, which I will show you later in the video, right? So then, no long-term prospecting. If you want to become wealthy, you have to prospect in the long term, in terms of, set aside 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years, or even more, to say, okay, most things are done, most things takes time. Especially when it comes to also things that have to do with wealth creation. Sometimes you have to decide in the long term, right? So, and then you'll be able to follow an approach consistently. Before you know it, I'll show you an example of people who do follow this similar pattern, right? And they become wealthy at the end of the day. I'll tell you about Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is one of the richest men in the world today, but he started early, right? And started, his investment dream. Started pursuing it from early period, but he did not achieve any remarkable breakthrough until after his 50s or going towards 60s. That's when his investment became remarkable. And we he started doing these things since his 30s. So that is a long-term perspective. Now, somebody who is doing something consistently, right, and at the end of the day, he was able to achieve results. You get it for now. So as long as the economy of the world runs, we can actually create wealth, right? So some of us will talk about our economy, our environment, or whatever. I understand, but nevertheless, I'm talking about the fact that we can also apply a long-term prospecting, you get it now, to our creation of wealth, right? So, and that will help our ability to be able to achieve wealth at the end of the day. For example, a family can say, okay, we want to turn our family history around, by land acquisition, and then of course maybe we'll be buying land, we'll be selling land, we're acquiring more and we're selling more. You can set aside maybe, okay, the next 10 years, 20 years to do this so that we can turn our family history around. Let us start with this basic money that we have right now. These are possibilities, right? So long-term prospecting, that will help you a lot, in achieving wealth. So these are more the reasons, why people don't become wealthy. So I will be recording the next video as well in this line. Then the second part of this video, opening your eyes to more things, in making you see the reasons why people don't become wealthy and some habit and things to do in order to change that trend. Thank you very much for following me. I'll see you in the next video, part 2. Bye for now.